Hey guys, it's Jforce Gaming back at you again, and before I start the main video, I would like to give away $5 to 3 lucky winners. I'll be transferring to you by PayPal. So, to participate in this giveaway is very simple. All you have to do is to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment your PayPal email address in the comment section down below, and and in my next video I'll be choosing 3 winners to win away a $5 PayPal. Okay, so start putting your email in the comment section down below, and remember I'll be using the same comment picker for all my giveaways. So I'll be putting the video link here, and it will randomly select a winner to win away, basically 3 winners to win away a $5. So remember to put your PayPal email, and if you are the winner and I did not see your PayPal email, I will select another winner. So do remember to put your email down there, and once I select the winner, I will transfer the money to you immediately. And also do remember to participate in the ongoing giveaway right now from my previous video, that I'll be giving away 3 Apple products worth over $5,000. So do remember to go for join the giveaway over there, that which I will be selecting the winner on 8th of August 2020. So do remember to join the giveaway on that video and in this video too, so you have a higher chance of winning something for yourself. So without further ado, let's proceed on to the main video. Hey guys, this is Jforce Gaming here, and welcome to another Unity tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can notify users when there's a new update for your app in the Google Play Store or the App Store. So for this tutorial, you do not need a server for yourself, because I have seen many tutorial online. You need your own server, you need your own SQL database and such, which is very complicated to do. This is a very simple process which took me quite some time to figure it out after reading so many helps online, getting so many helps online, which none of them really helped. So this video gonna help you create a simple update version warning, or like an alert for users, so that when you have a new update for your app, let's say an example of this message will show up, so it can prompt user to either update or skip this update. So you do not need a server, and it's just a very simple script will do. Alright, so let's begin with this tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and create a script. Okay, C# script. Well, we'll name it as a version check. Okay, let's wait for the Visual Studio to load. Let's wait for the alright. The script is out. Okay, we will start the script here. Oh wait, I just press. Okay. From here, okay, we need to add in a few items here. Alright, we're gonna need Unity Engine networking, so we're gonna be using Unity Engine dot networking. Alright, we also need the UI, so we're gonna use Unity Engine dot UI. I'll explain this to you later. We also need another thing which is called the scene management. Alright, this is optional if you want to run this version check on a different scene. If you're running this on your game scene, right, then you will need this scene management. But I will be showing this tutorial using another scene for easier management. Okay, dot scene management. Okay, so why I use scene management is because, as you can see, I have 2 scenes. One is the game scene and the other one is the version check scene. So I prefer to split them out into 2 scenes, which for easier handling, and prevent less if your game is very complicated and a lot of codes, it might collide with other codes. So I will keep it in both separate scenes. So this is the game and this is the check version. So now we are in the check version scene. So let's start by writing some codes. Let's just delete all this away first. Okay, so the first thing we will need to do is a string, which is, we will call it the remote version. So basically it's getting the string from another version. So let me show you. You know what, we will do this later on. Okay, we'll add this later. Okay, well, we will create a function called get version, but before that we need to call this function. So we're gonna in void start, we will call it start coroutine, and we will name this function get version. Okay, there. Alright, and then we're gonna use an 𝖩 function and name it get version. There. Okay, so basically when you start the scene, you will try to get the version from the server and compare it with your application app version. So we will need use Unity web request to get the new version from the web. So we will use Unity web request. Name it www equals Unity web request, then dot get. Alright, this will be the URL. I will just name it server address. Alright, we'll name it server address. Okay, so we need to create a string called server address. So okay, I put it as public, so if you want to modify in the Unity editor, it will be much simpler. Okay, string server. Alright. Okay, so now we've got the URL. I will work on the URL later. I'll show you guys how you can upload your version code on the URL I'll provide you. Then we're gonna return, because it's an enumerator, we need to return something, right? So we're gonna return send web request. There you go. Alright, now we are done with this. So we will get the data from the server, from the web address, and now we need download handler. So you can download the text. You know, like say if you upload on a server, let's say your version is 1.01, you have to download the text from the web page, right? So how to do that? We will use we'll create a variable called content. Okay, it will equals to www dot download handler. So we'll download the data from the web address, and then we're gonna put text, so you just get the UTF-8 encoding, so you just get a text back basically. Alright, and then in this content, okay, before we continue next one, so where does this code check from? Like, let's say your app version is version 1.0 and you have a new version 1.1, and how are you gonna check from the web, which website are you gonna use? Alright, so we use this very simple website called X. Okay, just easily search it. So this is oh sorry, not this, my bad. Alright, we're going to use this stex.dev. This is very simple to use. All you need to do is get started. Wait, this is different. Pause here. Okay, we're using this website called stex.dev. So basically it's very simple. You need to just like sign up. Alright, all you need to do is just sign up. Alright, let me just put let's put a random email that I created very long time ago to throw my friends. Okay, then after that you sign up, just sign up, very simple. Oh crap, I have to start from here. Okay, so you have to sign up. So we'll use the email, one of my emails, You're gonna sign up with the email. It's pretty straightforward. You just sign up. Alright, then I have to go to my email. Okay, let's go. Maybe just wait. Okay, so I'll receive it. Okay, so you will receive the email here to activate it. Okay, so now once it's activated, you can go back. You can cancel it off. Okay, then you just go back to then you go to login. So your email and password you just sign up for. Once you log in, you can type in those. Let's say my new version is version 1.1. So I'm gonna just put 1.1 here. Okay, you're gonna update. So they will provide you this link. Alright, this link you see they will have 1.1 and this text lovely served by what? Okay, so we're gonna use this link. So we copy this link. We're gonna copy this link and we're gonna place it at our server address. Okay, so we're gonna create an empty system which is called a check. Sorry, empty game object. So this is a check version. We're gonna bring this script. What's wrong with my Unity, man? We're gonna bring this script over here. Alright, and we're gonna save it. Wait for it to load. So from the URL you copied, you're gonna place it here under the server address. Alright, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna save it for a while. Okay, so now we got the URL. Okay, so it should download this text. It should download this text. But you don't want this thing. I don't want this. I just only want the 1.1. So how are you gonna do that? So we're gonna do it with a very simple line of code. We're gonna split it. So and then filter out the top line because it is. So how are we gonna filter out the top line? So we can add a new variable called lines. Alright, you can call it whatever you want. We can call it line. Alright, so we get the content. The content is the text. So we get content, and then we're gonna split it. Alright, we're gonna split it. So we're gonna find the split, which it's just /n. Basically, you can like a line break. Basically, it's just a line break. So we're gonna split out the line break, and after that we split already. Okay, a remote version. Okay, I'll create a private. Okay, we can create a private string that contains nothing. Wait. I'm gonna create a private string that contains the server version. So we're gonna name it server. Alright, server version. The server address. So for the server version, server version. Okay, this string we will just put it as empty. Okay, just an empty string. Okay. Then for the server version, we will be equals. We will put it into an array so we can filter out the top line. So now we go to. So now this is an array, right? So we go to lines. We're gonna get the array. Sorry, we're a bit of sore throat lately. So we're gonna get an array from it. So line. Alright, and so the first line is 0. So if you can see this first line, before the line break this is 0 and this is 1. So we want this only. So we don't want this. So we will get we can get 1. So we get the 1.1. So we really can retrieve the 1.1, and then we're gonna trim it away, trim the top part away. Okay. There. Right, after we are done, so now this server version, it should show 1.1. So if we check, oh crap, I typed wrongly. .log. So if we see the remote, If we debug it, we should see 1.1. Oh, sorry, I thought wrong. Okay, so we should see 1.1. So let's give it a test. So it should not show the top part. So let's check our console. Okay, I finally found out what's the error. So because when we copy from this link, alright, there's no HTTP, so we need to specify the HTTP here so that we don't have the error. So if we run it again, so if you run it again, it should just show 1.1. So we are done. Okay, so now let's go back here. Alright, so now we know it shows 1.1 from the server, which is excellent. Alright, now we need to compare with the application version and the server version. So once is, it doesn't match, we're gonna use the if statement. If it doesn't match, it's gonna show the warning message. So how you do it is fairly simple. So we're gonna use an if statement. Okay, so we're gonna use the server version. Alright, will be equals to application dot version. What it means that, okay, you will get the application version from the app. So once you in the build settings, okay, so you'll see. So let's say my version is 1.0. Okay, so now my version is 1.0. So every time you build with a version from Unity, you will check. So now my current version is 1.0. So if the server is 1.0, if you specify here as 1.0, which is equals to this, you will just move on to your game scene. But if it's not, okay, let's say if it's not, then you're gonna show the alert message. So I have created an alert message, so this is called the show update message. You can see. Alright, so we're going to create a public game object. Let's create a public game object here. Okay, public game object, show update. Oh man, what's wrong with my keyboard, man? Alright, show update message. Simple. Then if it's equals, okay, so this is if the condition is met. Okay, we will write then we gonna okay, let's not work on that one first. We work on this one first. So if the condition is met, so scene manager dot load scene. So you're gonna load your next scene. So the next scene is 1. Why is 1? If you are asking why is 1, if you go to build settings, we go add open scenes. Alright, this is the check version scene. Okay, and then if you go down to game scene, see, you're gonna load your game scene, your game, which is number 1. So that's why you're gonna load your game scene, which is number 1. After that, so when the condition is not met, you're gonna put else statement. So if the version is not the same as your server version, then this part it will show your update message. So we got a game object here. So we'll show update message dot set active equals, oh shit, set active true. Okay, simple as that. Okay, so let's demonstrate it, shall we? Alright, so we have check version, we have a show update message, so it's here. So now it's not active at all, so you're gonna put it inside here. This will be the show update message. So right, so now it's different, right? The server version is 1.1 and your version is 1.0. So if we run this app, so if we start this app out, see, it will show your new version available. So they'll prompt you to update or skip. Okay. So how do you, okay, if you can see, this is optional if you want to add this in. Server version and your version, you can add in, so you can just if you want, you all can just stay for the continue for the video to show how you can do that. But this is just for now, this is the script where you can check from, so every time, so okay, so so if you want to update your, let's say if it's 1.0, if it's 1.0, your app version is also 1.0, right? So the condition is met. So if you start the game, it shouldn't show the update message. So if the condition is met, yeah, it should just load straight to your game. So it will not show the update message unless when you change it to other value. So once you change it to other value, and then it's checked, oh, it's different, and it will just show the update message. So another thing is update and skip button. So it's very simple. We can just create a public. Okay, just create a public function for button click. So update app. So this one will just link you to your store listing. So application dot open URL, and this will be your URL. Okay, so it will be your URL. So for the URL, you're gonna specify it in just put a URL here. So it's the same public string URL to your Play Store, Google Play Store, your application URL, or the App Store URL. So from here, alright. So once you're done with the URL, you go back to the check version. You can see the URL. You just put in your Google Play Store URL, and once, so at the button here. So I've created a button here, update button. If you can see. Alright. So under your update button, we go click. So we go drag this check version object in here, and then we go select update app. There. So once the user click on this update button, it will link them to your Play Store URL to update your app. And then we go create another one, which is called a skip button. Also very simple. But before it, skip. Alright, you can name it whatever you want. And skip, we can just copy this. Alright, done. So if you click on skip, it will just load you straight into your game scene. So this is how you can do it for the. So let's give a little demonstration here, shall we? Okay. I can't demonstrate it here. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. Yeah, I have some problem with my mouse, so I couldn't demonstrate properly here. But you get the idea. So once the user click on skip, then you will just load them to your game scene. Okay, now we're going to show you how you can show the server version and your version to the user. So I will create two variables, okay, which is called the public text. Okay, you'll get a text from the UI. We call it the server version text, okay, and another public text, we name it as detected version. Detected version text. Okay, now we have these two, and so once the condition is not met, so we're gonna put in so this is the server version text, right? So server version text equals to the server version, which is your server version. So which we will equals to server version. Simple. Then for the next one will be your own version. So we're gonna take detected version text equals to application dot version. There. So now we can go back to our Unity and go to check version. Okay, so this, let me see, where is the, okay, so this is the server version text. This is the text one. So we go click on check version, server version, drag it into server version text. And for the your version, which is this one, we go drag your version into the detected version text. So this is your app version, this is the server version. So if you click on play, there, your version and your server version is 1.1, which you specify it right here. So if you show 1.2, start, it should show 1.2. So yeah, so this is how you can prompt your users to update your app. This is a very simple. I hope this benefits you and all the developers out there. If you like, do drop a thumbs up on this video and do subscribe to my channel for future Unity tutorials. And yeah, if you have any question, I'll put a link for the script in the description down below, so you can download the script. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy developing. Peace out.